Well, that was kind of garbage. Our levels were off, out of balance, and you couldn't hear me talking. Which I would blame it on the microphone. I wouldn't blame it on the alcohol, baby. Let's get to the game. Do you have your talking points ready? Anyways. That's not what I want. I can't even click on it. Oh, that's better. So, what makes a video game any good? And how this has nothing to do with the equipment. To a certain extent, I mean, I think on average you need to spend about $400 to $600. If you want a solid setup, you're gonna be looking at $1,000. That's a PC. But a console you could get by with PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One. I don't even know what they're at anymore. But how your equipment is not impacting your quality experience, the quality of your experience of gaming, and how the average person is only spending a couple hours a day, and they probably don't want to spend more than they need to on a video game setup, console, computer, or whatever. So you have equipment and games and downloadable content that's a couple $100, and at that point people don't even want to bother. It's the game or the gaming experience is too much of a hassle for them to even bother. So you see this game with 20 different downloadable contents, and it's just like, fuck dude, I don't even have time for that. So at that point it's just whatever, not even bother with it. Because your average gamer, there's no way. You have to have a obsessive person that's gonna be involved in that. And they probably don't have the money anyways. So what is it people are looking for? The gaming experience, mostly the fun in the game, because like I said, the hassle. Who wants to play a game that's a hassle more than it is any fun? And they end up just hating the whole experience of the game in the first place. I think that's what's lacking in a lot of today's culture. Or developers, maybe that could be part of the culture, but altogether, the experience. You don't need the latest and greatest equipment that looks so real. Like, that doesn't make the game any more fun or enjoyable. Sometimes most of the time it's just simple things in the game, like consideration that the developers took to put something in there that it's like, oh, that's freaking hilarious. Or you just are playing the game and you notice something, like I don't know, a hot dog somewhere. That's a hot dog thing. Anyways, yep, that's all I have to say. It's not that complicated of a subject, honestly. The equipment's not the main factor when the gaming experience is the factor. Wrecked here lags out on the PlayStation 4, which is very aggravating, but I think it might be the internet connection. But overall, it's a fun game. It's something you don't have to spend a lot of time investing your time into, because you know, for most adults, their time is their most valuable thing. Unlike in your youth, where you don't really realize how valuable your time is. So, if you're spending a couple hours on a game, you can just jump in wrecked and it's good to go. You don't have to buy a bunch of extra stuff. You don't have to spend endless amount of time playing it to unlock certain things, which you kind of have to play it to unlock things, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. You can just jump into it and go and have fun. That's the main point I'm getting at here. Instead of a game that's so aggravating that it's not even worth gaming at that point. But I guess that's a good enough summary. So, fun games. This is the uncut edition. 5-6 minutes in.